Hello everyone, this is the Navy Kangaroo. Thanks for joining today. As always, I'm a 100% free team. This is 100% Tigers deck. This is going to be a great video. If you're new to my channel, thanks for joining. And what I like to do here is talk a little bit about the game, open a bunch of stuff, build teams, and feature some of your teams. And I'm also don't have any specific allegiance to the game producers, so I will be straightforward and honest with my game beefs on here. So let's go ahead and just start with a prime pack I have. Prime. Let's see it. And we have a purple glow. We got a Kluber. Okay, I'm still hoping for that E-Rod. I'm gonna do some combos, some Sig combos, because every video we always open several Sigs, and we're gonna get a couple new Sigs on this video. And I do have a couple of your teams to feature. Some of you haven't sent me friend requests for your teams. I've sent one or two of you that I've been able to find on here. Some of you folks, I've tried sending you friend requests if you put your name in the comments, and your friend lists are full. So just check that, and I'll go ahead and feature your teams as soon as easiest thing is just send me a friend request. I'll keep mine open and available for you all to send. So trying to open these team select things and haven't gotten anything out of that. So and I'm getting a bunch of those just from League Master Mode and some other stuff. League Master Mode, and oh, we got a prime. And look at that. That's a Bryce Harper, and we are taking that. That is a nice prime right there. 15, Bryce Harper. Wow. Okay. That's why you always refresh that. Unless you see someone you really, really need, I always refresh on these player selects. I still want that E-Rod. Give me that E-Rod. I really need that thing for my lineup. So, okay, we're gonna keep opening packs until we're full. Which won't take a whole lot. Bam! Lightning bolt. What do we got here? We have two diamonds, and what do we have? Okay, two kind of rough diamonds. I got a Bieber down there, and anyway, so I'll talk just a little bit. I'll just keep opening. Oh, here we go. Actually, we're gonna go here. We're gonna go to these ranked coin random boxes. I always try to save these things up and spend some of my because I want you all to see what's in these before you drop. Whatever it is, 700 rank coins on this, and look, it's just trash again. Trash. I mean, come on, just throw something in there for once. I'm gonna keep doing that every week, and maybe one week they'll throw something really good in there. I don't think it'll ever happen, but you never know. So let's just see if we could get a prime out of here. And we got some golds and some other stuff. I think I should be able to get one more of these. Let's see. Prime, and we have just gold. Really need that E-Rod prime. Okay, player reserve. So now we're gonna get into combos. So let's go open up our Sigs. Actually, before we go to Sigs, we're gonna use one of these what do you call it, upgrade things, because we always want to try to upgrade our Sigs before we combo them, because if we get so you look for the highest Sigs. That's typically what I do. And let me see, it's hard to see Sigs on here. So like this wood, right? That's going to be a really high Sig. So sometimes if you combo the higher gold, if you upgrade them to gold, sometimes 3 golds equals a diamond. And there's not much better than a diamond Sig, because those diamond upgrade tickets are very, very hard to come by. So we got to find one more Sig on here, and okay, it's going to be this Baylor. I think this is a Sig. It's really hard to see. I wish they'd kind of, but I do think that's a Sig on there. Yes, that is a signature. Hopefully, if it's not a signature, then I just wasted a upgrade thing. But that's okay. It's all good. So we're going to go ahead and combo these, and let's see if we get a diamond out of here. So let's see what we have. Combo and then Sig, and I'll go talk just a little brief nugget of advice on PvP, just like I always do. Some folks like PvP, some folks don't, but I'll tell you what, if you play PvP, it is like an ATM machine for stars, and at the end of the day, stars are important on this game. So let's see what we have here. Tiger, and we have we got Alex Cobb. Well, he's a Tiger now. He is a Tiger now. So Tigers did that thing where they signed him to the 1-year contract thing, and they do this every year. Even with old general manager, they did that. And then middle of the year, they usually end up trading them, just like they did with Flaherty last year. Look, they traded Flaherty away, and now they have Sweeney, their starting shortstop now, because I don't think Baez is going to come back and do anything. So they have Flaherty back. He was a rental player for half the season. Now he's back full time, and they still got a couple prospects from the Dodgers throughout that deal. So great. I like how the Tigers do that, but hopefully they're in contention again. And should we combo one more Sig? We will. We'll combo another Sig. I don't have enough to upgrade those dudes, so I do need to find another Sig. I swear I have another Sig here. There we go. The Cobb I just pulled. So let's see a Tiger. Tiger. And we have... Who is that? That is Cronenworth. Okay. Well, we got a San Diego Padre. Let's do a couple more combos. And... well, maybe we get an E-Rod out of here. We really want a Prime. We really want that Tiger Prime. I tried with that event, that Pick Your Player event, and last week, and it ended up just giving me a dupe for a Scherzer, and I did not need that. Plus, I have the Scherzer Sig, so it was completely worthless. So, but speaking of PvP really quick, and then I'll get into my game beef. So PvP, got to be playing PvP. And here's my advice for this week. And I'm sticking to pitching for right now. I'll go into hitting later. But for PvP, every single player I played has their weak pitch. Okay, you got to find what their weak pitch is. Okay, what their timing is just not quite right on. And that's the one you gotta paint the corner with, okay? Because once you start playing these dudes who are like 130 plus overall, I mean, anything near the strike zone on a pitch that they can time, they just like absolutely crush. And wow, the Trot Nixon. That's a name I haven't heard from in a while. Good old Trot Nixon, huh? Okay, doing a couple more combos, and we got that Turnbull who threw a no-hitter for the Tigers back in the day. Like that Robbie Ray, he played for the Tigers too. So we got a lot of former Tigers, just not a lot of Tigers in here. So Clevenger, okay. Not a former Tiger, but whatever. So I'm going to do one more combo, and we're going to do primes this time. If I have a third, I don't have a third diamond. So I'm not going to chance it with that. So I'm going to get right into your teams. My one game beef, I got to say, and I got to show this to the group because, look, this thing for day 6, this My Free Agent Refresh ticket, are you freaking kidding me? That's, I get it. They're running out of stuff to do in this game, and things to add in, but a My Free Agent Refresh ticket, they better not throw those in one of those rank coin random boxes or throw them in any like special package or like any certain event, because that is like about the most trash thing I've ever seen in this game. Because that is absolutely worthless. But okay, always collect and send because these friendship points are actually worth something. So they never used to be, but they kind of are now. So I'm going to get into 2 teams, one that's a really solid team and one that's developing. So and again, if you send me your team names, I will get to your video. But if you just put them in the comments, send me the friend request, please, on this game, Navy_Kangaroos, and I will get your friend requests, and I could just add you as a friend. So here we go. We're going to start with Mauer PatchKids, and of course, the showpiece in this is this Joe Mauer. I don't know why he could be a little higher, I guess. But I guess, and your skills could be a little bit better. I would change leg day a little bit to something else, but it looks like you've spent some personal coin on this team, and you're kind of developing so you got the players, right? But you're just kind of developing the add-ons to them. And look at that basic, that 73 overall, that is just a solid Mauer, just a very, very solid Mauer. I've been getting a ton of comments lately on people saying that, hey, your catcher needs to be over 140 defensively, and but I bet that Mauer just rakes, so it's hard to do that. Table setter masterclass, I haven't experienced that one yet, so I don't really know. Batter insight, pitcher's insight is a lot better than batter's insight for the Sano, but batter's insight is still helpful. I just don't know much about, I haven't tested that table setter masterclass yet. And I love charisma and slugger instinct. You got a great player right there. Line drive machine, that's okay. That Correa is just sick though. And then, you got that. Yeah, it would be nice to get some legend skills for that. And you got another line drive machine there. So okay, that's pretty solid for those. And you just got all sorts of Sigs, and it just looks like you're developing the rest of this stuff. The Chance Maker, I'm not a huge fan of Chance Maker. I'm just not. But especially, well, you got decent eye, but a lot of power. And kind of low connectivity, but that's what do you got for speed? 122 overall. That's not a bad one. You're still developing some of these players, but you got tons of skills, man. More table setting masterclass. Wow, you just have a ton of those things. So, and I guess you kind of have to spread those out a bit, but that's a sweet Ken Herback there. So you got some players, man. You got a sick foundation. Batting eye's pretty good. I like batting eye, but maybe add it to someone who's already got more eye. Man, they must be throwing out a ton of chance makers with skills. I do like Spotlight. Batting machine's okay. So, and then you got this Nelson Cruz who just, that's a really sick one too. Pioneer, that's my favorite. Pioneer Charisma combo, there's just really no way to beat that in my opinion. And your ace is a Maeda, which is an interesting ace to have. And you got Boss, Control Master. What's his control? This one's always a little hard to look at control. So you got location, velocity. Okay, that's good. Yeah, that's a solid ace. You got, you're doing really well with your ace. Control Master again. Man, you're getting a lot of the same skills on here. Untouchable Boss. I do like that combo with Touch Boss and Dominant Pitcher. Of course, that goes very well with this. The only thing I was looking at here is his Duffy, because his skills, you got Dominant and Finesse, but you're really missing out the benefits of Finesse. I do a skill reset thing, because those things are you just kind of accumulate a bunch of those skill reset things, and it'll just let you redistribute your skills, and that's what I do. I'd redistribute that extra one to Finesse, so you get the higher bonus for that, because that's just how your totals play out there. So I just do that with that Duffy, but that's a pretty sick closer, and I like that one a lot. And then this Durant, look, this is what I've seen a lot. The pickoff expert for the special skills. They tend to throw that thing out all the time. So many people have that, got stuck with that as one of their premium skills. So you got that, you bullpen day, and you do have exactly what you need with this Romo, pitcher's chemistry. So great team so far. It looks like this thing could really, really be dominant, once you keep developing it. And, even this Nathan is sick. I love that Nathan card, and like 68 overall and a prime. So that's going to boost that, the Black Diamond gives that a huge boost. So, this team is going to be winning a lot, and that's probably one of the sickest Twins decks I've seen. A couple more players to fill out, but other than that, just awesome team. So thanks for sharing. I know you sent me another team. I could probably get to it next week. Okay, I have one more, and I just got to find it. It's Fastsloth. Here we go, Fastsloth. And this is an actual White Sox deck. Don't see a ton of these, but I start with a catcher, and this is an okay catcher. I do like the laser beam. A lot of folks like laser beam on catcher, Slugger Instinct, lefty crusher. Look, you're still developing these folks. This is your real cornerstone for your offensive players. This is Frazier, right? Because look, 71 overall, which is great for a Sig. Hard hitter, batting machine. I like Slugger Instinct a little bit better than batting machine, especially because you have so much power on there. But I don't know if you already did your lineup test on that, and if you haven't done your lineup test, look, just do it, because you get 300 free stars. So just go ahead and knock that out if you haven't done it already. I'd change those two and just see how it works with those. And this Konerko Prime is a sick prime. 71 overall for a prime is great. And look, you're loaded with power. And then you got this Avisail Garcia. I think this one's only, 64 overall. But they really short him with fielding. That eye's pretty low. So that's a tough one to build. So that'll, but it's a Sig at the end of the day. So, always like to have Sigs. Prediction, I do like like prediction. I like prediction, especially for PvP, or for not PvP, for actually it kind of becomes a problem with PvPs. It's distracting sometimes with your timing, but I do like prediction a lot for just League Master mode. I did notice Nasty Pitch. I would put Nasty Pitch as I like Nasty Pitch a lot better than Corner Work Master. So I'd actually switch those special skills, but I know those special trainers, but I know it costs like game points to do that. And you have Corner Work Master several times on here. And actually, Corner Work Master is okay. Zone Control is not good. I do not like Zone Control at all. It's one of the bottom 3 in my opinion, just because I've done a lot of the lineup tests on it, and it just doesn't pay off a lot at all. And so you're still building. This Janks, I think this Janks is pretty high for a reliever. Yeah, 68 overall. Anything over like 65, 66, 67, you're really building your folks pretty well. This Kimbrel, that's you got a really sick closer right there. But high velocity, and like that a lot. Let me look at his skills again. Slow starter is not good. Not good. You got to get rid of that slow starter. I know legend skills, you always want to have a legend skill, but slow starter is not good at all for closers. And the Sale, cooperative pitching, and boss and setup, man. Yeah, you got some work to do on skills. Slow starter, that's fine for your ace, dominant pitcher, and you do have the skills for dominant pitcher, or the stats for dominant pitcher. So that one will be good. I just switch around Nasty Pitch for that. And the Dylan Cease, let's see what the 73 overall, that is solid. I'd Black Diamond that dude up, because even in my lineup, I have a David Price who's been around for a long time, and he's not a Sig, not a basic, or he's just kind of a basic that I've just trained up and Black Diamond him. So that Cease could be in your rotation for a long time if you commit to it. And look, don't discount the value of vintage for relievers. In fact, my strongest advice to everyone is get a vintage reliever in your lineup, because they're just, it adds a big boost with the Black Diamond vintage, and it's a great way to shore up your bullpen without wasting a Sig, or really a Sig. So because if you could trade in relief Sigs for other folks, then I do that. But I would definitely through club mode, how you could take 2 team Sigs and get a third one. But I think it's worth it if you have 2 bullpen Sigs and you're short on starters or hitters, and then just kind of shore up your bullpen, because they have some really dynamite relievers that are just vintage. Okay, thanks for sharing your team. I'm going to keep looking at your team, Fastsloth, as you keep developing it, because that's an awesome team. So, okay, thanks for joining, everyone. I'll be back next week with more stuff. Please keep sending me your team names. Keep hitting me up in the comments. If you feel like you've dropped down the list and you've already sent me the friend request, please hit me up, and I'll add you on here. All right, until next week, you all. Peace.